Hello, welcome back to Mr. Mount Homestead. My name is Leanne, and today we'll do a vegan mac and cheese. It's actually more a dairy-free mac and cheese. My cheese sauce actually has, my meltable cheese actually has some, what do you call it, beef. I'll put it on the description. Um, anyway, so I got a hot pan here, and we'll start with making a roux. So we'll just put some olive oil and I use paprika. You can use any thickener you want. You usually try to do about half and half. And I forgot my spoon. You can use just flour too if you wish. I prefer paprika. I mean paprika. Tapioca. I mix my words a lot. It's actually pretty simple. And then once you have your roux, you add a little bit of liquid. You can use just water. I just happen to have mushroom broth. We dehydrate the mushrooms and then we rehydrate them. So when you rehydrate, you end up with some nice broth. Yeah, it's thick enough. What normally I do, I can brown the onions and the garlic first. I just end up skipping that step for some reason. Okay, so now I want to add some fat. So I'll add some cream. This is a dairy-free cream. I also make that. That's very quick to make. It's just with cashews, lemon juice and lime juice, and a teaspoon of nutritional yeast, a little bit of salt. In a blender it goes. And that's a substitute for cream. And if you wanted to have it thick, you just put less water. If you wanted to have runny, like more like a sour cream type thing, then you put more water. It tastes pretty good. And now this is still all just white, right? So now I'm going to put my my vegan cheese sauce. That is vegan, and that I also have a video on the recipe how to make that. That's also in the blender. That's very fairly easily. That's based with navy beans or any type of white beans. So we'll just add some of that in there. If it gets too thick, we add some broth. And now I think I regret not sauteing the onions and the veg first, but oh well. I felt like I spent too much time getting ready to do this, and sometimes you just run out of time, too many things to do, and you get cut some corners. And that's okay. I don't really measure anything. That's the fun part about my cooking. If you have an exact recipe, an exact follow rules and measurements and all, it's, I don't know, to me it takes the fun away. I started cooking with a few years ago watching like TV shows, and I start with what was his name, Michael Smith, and the favorite thing was my favorite recipe is I don't have a recipe. It's just you make it as you go, and it's perfectly fine with me. It makes it more fun. It makes it more like it's your creation, not somebody else's. And I don't know. It and it's never the same twice. I have a little bit of chili powder here. I just put some oregano, and now I'm going to put some thyme. I'll add more. I like a rich sour cream. And this is my, I'm sorry, my vegan or almost vegan, at least dairy-free meltable cheese. This stuff actually melts. This is the leftover of my previous batch. I made another batch yesterday afternoon, and it's now ready. Has to be in the fridge for a little while. This stuff is really good too, like on if you want to just put it on black bean burgers or anything like that. It's a nice meltable cheese. And for everybody that's dairy intolerant today, for me it's not so much intolerant, it's for the health wise. We cannot get, if I could get some raw milk somewhere or whatever legally, that would be fine. I would go back to maybe like a goat cheese or goat milk, but it has to be with a goat that has been grazing on uh, naturally, not on you know um, hay with pesticides in it and things like that. So, and there's issues with a lot of people that use dewormers and things like that. And I don't know. But the milk that you get here in Canada anyway, it's all pasteurized and homogenized, and how they do with the dairy industry is just I don't want to have any part of that. Plus, you have no idea where it comes from. No idea. Oh, this is starts to look like something. I think I'm going to start to make some pasta. I could probably just add all this stuff in here too. This is there's a few banana peppers that were from the freezer, and it's homegrown. Like we pulled that last summer, and there's also a jalapeno in there. So like a little bit of heat, not too much, but a little bit of heat. And we'll add our onions. And garlic. It really starts to thicken up. Um, okay, I'll stew this for a little bit, then I'll cook some noodles, and we'll be back. Look how creamy this is. Yummy. And we are back. And we got the macaroni all cooked. Stick that in there. Oh, I wish you could smell that. That is so, smell so good. And you can add anything to this if you want. You could add mushrooms. You could add anything you like, corn, peas. Um, Personally, we like it with peppers. And sometimes I crunch some walnuts too, and I add some walnuts in there. Makes it pretty good. So just be able to see. And this is a yummy mac and cheese. Okay, if you like this video, you can click subscribe and click the bell button so you can be notified the next time I publish a video. And this will be in my playlist for food. I have a playlist for chicken stuff, and I have a playlist for do-it-yourself type of things. Oh, and also have gardening too. So you can check any of these four. I tend to do more in the cooking video, especially in the winter time, because filming outdoors is not a good thing in Canada in this crazy weather. So anyway, if you like this, thank you for stopping by and checking, and leave the comments if you have any questions or any comments at all. Just let me know, and or if you wish to see a video on something else, just let me know too. So until then, until next time, see ya.